Yo, what is good? It's Friday the big free what is good, yo? How do I put my weapons back? There you go. Wave to the good people. Keep it toe. This week's episode though of Sorato Online Alicization. I honestly don't know if this show is just purposely trying to make us like angry and want us to be in a fighting mood, because even after we get so close to having Kimito back, they're like, nah, we don't think you deserve it. You know, we're gonna stall out as much as possible to the point where it doesn't make sense why someone for so long was chilling with them and they didn't know that they had alternate like goals at the end of the day. It makes sense to me, just by how well this guy has secret like kept, I guess you can say. Um, it's these types of things that definitely have you angry once you're watching it, and you know there's not much you can do about it, right? Like, there's not much we can do about any of this. It's just how it be and how it do. So everything popping off in this week's episode definitely showcases what how desperate everything is at this point, because even the people who are coming in and attacking, they can sense that, well, some of them anyway, some of them can sense the desperation off of these characters, and because of that, it just is another reason why everything is kind of going into the dumps. And I thought I could trust outside to be quiet, but that's what I get for trusting it, you know? But everything I'm seeing is pretty good so far. Besides the fact of it feels like we just can't have anything nice, you know, like everything we want to have is just being dangled in front of us and then taken away, unfortunately. And it makes sense, because if Kimito comes back, there won't be much of anything that could stop him. Besides, you know, maybe some people taking hostages or something along those lines. So it kind of gives you the true understanding of how ridiculous Kimito can be at times, and how much of a fighting chance he usually gives everybody just by showing up on the battlefield. So it's those types of things that you have to have hope for, because if not, we're just going to wind up losing anyway. You know, like we're going to wind up losing all of this work that has been going into bringing them back. Now that the enemy has an easy way, an easy way to kind of dictate what's going on with him, with Kimito and whatnot, by having this traitor that's been just chilling with us, I guess, this whole time, and we were none the better to know. It's going to be very difficult for anybody to actually, you know, find a way to defeat and beat all of these Korean, now Chinese players that are joining in on the American side, because for some reason the American side, or you know, the people who are trying to capture outlets, have such a way with words. You have such a way with words. And to think that all of this pretty much came to light just because somebody wants to, take over Alice, and we still haven't really figured out what they're going to be capable of doing once they get Alice, right? Like, we haven't really learned where is their main goal set for that. Like, when you get it, are you going to be able to do something that you couldn't before? Or are you going to be, capable of controlling a whole bunch of random people? Or, like, what do they really get out of taking over this one person that exists in this world, and what are they going to do at the end of the day is the question. So I'm pretty interested in what is going to pop off at the end of the day, but at the same time, it definitely feels like there's some things in the work that you just can't account for sometimes, right? Like, you just can't predict it. And this is one of those moments where so many of these people come showing up and come to fight that you just have to all of a sudden be ready. You all of a sudden have to be capable of destroying all of these people who, have multiple upon multiple hours and days put into VR. So they're actually really talented fighters and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure. So it's not like he's just going against one or two people that are just first getting into the game. All these people had accounts, so it's kind of obvious that all of them could be capable of doing ridiculous things to progress further in messing up everything for us protecting Yumito. So it's weird that they saw desperation in the Japanese players, but it's also weird that even though they're questioning if this guy was truly the leader, they still are going through with whatever it is he needs them to do, which I didn't really care for. If I'm questioning anything of the person, then I'm probably not going to go in, which, to be fair, we haven't actually got confirmation that this guy who's kind of saw the desperation and stuff is going to help, right? Like, we know he's there and that he's capable of attacking and doing whatever, but even when he pops in, he doesn't wind up just running out and attacking. So it kind of showcases he has a little bit of heart towards all these people. He's not just completely taking away the benefit of the doubt from them and being like, oh well, you guys are probably killers and you guys are hackers, like the people, like the supposed leader is saying, they're hackers, man. They hacked in and they're taking over the servers. So it's getting really cool to see how far certain people are gonna go, and not only how far, but just where do they get off after all of this, right? Like, where do you kind of, grow? What do you gain from doing all this crap? And of course, I think the answer is going to be something we all don't really care to hear, but regardless, Sword Art is looking amazing. The story is getting brutal like it always is. We have Asuna spitting out blood. We have Simon fighting the main true boss all by herself, and finding out that I think the attack that he does, or like the weird move that he does at this time, affected her and Asuna, maybe. But I kind of doubt it because of how far away Asuna is, but it seemed relatively close to the same reaction that Simon did, and I think she's done. Like, I don't even think she's going to be any more help, right? Like, I think that's a wrap for her. Pretty sure she just got caught off guard, not especially with the ability he used. He probably probably doesn't even have to do much after that, which is pretty scary in itself. So I am definitely afraid of what all is to come. Wait, what? Those are your people, okay. And I want to say everything that we kind of seen up to this point is like just the it's just barely anything, right? Like it feels like we're barely seeing anything when it comes down to understanding why certain characters are doing stuff and where at the end of the day can all of this go because of what they've done, because of what they're doing. That's the type of stuff that really feels open-ended. Like I said, we don't know what they're going to achieve from doing this in the underworld or what their actually main goal is to achieve. So that's why I think it's so interesting as a whole. Is we have this whole side that's creating this attack simply for the fact of the matter to get Alice, but never really given a reason as to why Alice is the end game of what they want, you know. So whatever the case may be, I'm interested to see what they're gonna do. I'm guessing you guys are as well. Let me know in the comments. Are you definitely definitely angry with everything going on, especially seeing the one person who supposedly can save Kimito, or at least help Kimito the most, is about to get destroyed by some random dude who supposedly volunteered to help better the cause, and all he really is trying to take out, our main character and whatnot. So why the heck is it taking me this way? But yeah, I definitely was enjoying myself. It's just the sad fact of the matter that this seems like a never a non-winnable battle for our main cast. It's kind of hard to watch in that case, including seeing Asuna like spit up blood and look like she's definitely pushing herself way too far. So I don't know. I am pretty excited to see what happens at the end of the day, but yet again, I feel as if this thing's gonna be up high. That's why I feel as if the show is kind of stalling a little bit. I mean, not only did this guy, pass away, they have this whole conversation that he's gonna come back and whatnot, but once he does, she doesn't just like barrage him with attacks, like, especially knowing that it's someone you've seen before and what he's capable of. Why wouldn't you just try to destroy him then and there, yeah, this doesn't make any sense. It's telling me he's got a teleport, bruh. This game is so trash. So you're telling me I put a marker down and it's not going to take me to my marker, it's going to take me to the quest. Yeah, this game needs so much help, it's not even funny. But yeah, overall everybody, I hope you guys are having an amazing day, night, evening, whatever the case may be. I am your boy, the Anime G, and I will definitely talk to you sooner than later, because I want to talk about the Misfit, and I'm pretty sure this video is going to come out before it, so please let me know your thoughts and whatnot here, and then I'll talk to you in the next video. That being said, take care and peace.